By changing historical events like Tarantino did by killing off Hitler as a character, he changes the entire film's genre. It would be easy to categorize Inglorious Basterds as a historical war film based on the film's first few acts. However, as the film progresses, it quickly transforms the genre into a blend of fantasy, historical, and revenge.
One example of Tarantino using sound to enhance Inglorious Basterds is during scenes of intense violence. During the scene where the bear Jew beats the German soldier for not giving them war intel, the sound of the baseball bat hitting the soldiers' heads makes a splat sound that is intended to make viewers cringe. Tarantino also uses sound in the form of music used to create tension in intense scenes. The lack of a sound bridge emphasizes the cringe of the scene as a whole.
Juicy. Bravery.
My pants if I was you.
Teddy fucking Williams knocks it out of the park. Fenway Park on his feet for Teddy. Fucking ball game. He went yard on that one onto fucking Lansdowne Street.
The entire plot of Bastards revolves around the main character, Shoshana, trying to use her movie theater to lure Nazi officers and kill them. Despite the setting and time period, there are no traditional war battle scenes that you would expect to see in a movie like Saving Private Ryan. There is irony in the fact that the Nazis laugh while they watch a movie where Jewish people are getting killed, but minutes later, the real-life audience laughs at the Nazis as their overzealous slaughter occurs.
Golami. Come si chiama lei? Antonio Margareti.
Ancora?
Margareti.
Un'altra volta, ma adesso vorrei proprio sentire la musica delle parole.
Margareti. Margheriti. E lei?
Dominic de Coco.
Come?
Dominic de Coco.
Bravo, bravo.
Ich glaube, meine Kamerafreunde müssen ihre Plätze finden.
Lasciatemi vedere I vostri biglietti.
Inglorious Basterds fits in the realm of a dark comedy for its violently amusing depiction of World War II. The film is based around a Jewish-American combat squad that seeks out to get revenge on Nazis. Tarantino's use of violence is shown on both the Nazi side and the American side, but ultimately, the Americans end up burning down a Nazi-filled theater with the help of a French theater owner and her assistant. One extremely graphic aspect of the film was Tarantino's use of scalping Nazis. While the dialogue about scalping is somewhat comical, the footage appears to be quite gruesome and shocking.
Thank you very much, Colonel. You'd have bet you cuffed the Colonel's hands behind his back.
Oh, is that really necessary?
I'm a slave to appearances. Scalp Herman.
Are you mad? What have you done? I made a deal with you, General, for that man's life!
Yeah, they made that deal, but they don't give a fuck about him. They need you.
You'll be shot for this!
Nah, I don't think so. More like chewed out. I've been chewed out before. You know, Yudovich myself heard that deal you made with the brass. In the war tonight, I'll make that deal. How about you, Yudovich? You make that deal?
I'd make that deal.
I don't blame you. Damn good deal. And that pretty little nest you feathered for yourself. Well, if you're willing to barbecue the whole high command, I suppose that's worth certain considerations. But I do have one question. When you get to your little place on Nantucket Island, I imagine you're gonna take off that handsome-looking SS uniform of yours. Ain't you? That's what I thought. Now that I can't abide. How about you, Yudovich? Can you abide it?
Not one damn bit, sir.
I mean, if I had my way, you'd wear that goddamn uniform for the rest of your pecker-sucking life. But I'm aware that ain't practical. I mean, at some point, you gotta have to take it off. So, I'm gonna give you a little something you can't take off. You got something, Yudovich? I think this just might be my masterpiece.
How does Inglorious Basterds' structure differ from that of a traditional Hollywood film? Well, Tarantino divides the movie up into 5 different acts, each of which are their own long, drawn-out scenes. Bastards feels more like a collection of a few drawn-out scenes that tell a story rather than many short scenes that would be found in a more traditional Hollywood film.
Jewish American soldiers. Now, y'all might have heard rumors about the Armada happening soon. Well, we'll be leaving a little earlier. We're gonna be dropped into France, dressed as civilians. Once we're in enemy territory, as a bushwhacking guerrilla army, we're gonna be doing one thing, and one thing only. Killing Nazis. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I sure as hell didn't come down from the goddamn Smoky Mountains, cross 5,000 miles of water, fight my way through half of Sicily, and jump out of a fucking airplane to teach the Nazis lessons in humanity. Nazi ain't got no humanity. They're the foot soldiers of a Jew-hating, mass-murdering maniac, and they need to be destroyed. That's why any and every sumbitch we find wearing a Nazi uniform, they're gonna die.